Hello, this is Rod, Live Within Your Means. Hey, I've got these 3 bottles that I put caps on yesterday with some carbonated grape juice that I used kefir to carbonate the juice a little bit, and then I put them in these bottles. But I don't want to have too much excitement tomorrow for Thanksgiving. I ordered a few of these. These are wine bottle plugs. They'll work for pop bottles and wine bottles. And as you can see here, I put one of these on this one. I had some stuff in it, and it's really, boy, when I took this up, look what happens here. Woo! And then it started foaming up, and it was actually coming up over the top, and it looks like maybe it settled down just a little bit here. But it's carbonated enough, it's got some pressure in, and I'm happy with that. You didn't get to see the exciting part where that foamed over. This little bottle is full of pressure, so I'm going to open this. I want to do it over the sink because I don't want to have any exciting accidents, not with grape juice. Ooh, there, let that pressure out. Alrighty. And I'm going to put a little bit of extra of that high pressure stuff in here just to fill that up for tomorrow. I know this seems a little funny not having a cork fly off the top, but you know, it is Thanksgiving and I don't want anybody being upset, right? So I'm just going to add a little bit to this, but just a little, because I don't want it flowing over the top. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, there it goes. Over the top. But let's get this back in here. And we know this one's good and ready to go. So this can be refrigerated. And I bought several of these wine bottle plugs. I like that I can stick these on and not have to be popping a cork out that goes flying. I know that may be exciting for some, but I don't want to do that. Now these, I want to open these up, and all I've got is this pop bottle opener here with one of my pocket knives. So I'm going to open this and see how it is. Maybe we'll need to add a little bit of this high pressure stuff to it. Okay, there's some pressure coming out. Woo! Oh, wow! Well, okay, that had plenty of pressure in it. Now we know. Wow. So, didn't really expect that. I mean, thought it was a possibility. I didn't think it was going to happen. Let me clean. Oh, my goodness, went on the floor, down the side of the cabinet. Got my pants wet and hopefully not stained with the grape juice, but okay. Well, we know that worked, and since these were done the same way, I'm going to guess that these can really have some excitement when they open up. So maybe I'm not going to open those, but I did want to make sure that I had some bottles with, you know, carbonation and a little bit of pressure for tomorrow morning, or for tomorrow afternoon for Thanksgiving. So at least I know that I can put the lid back on this. Maybe I'll add a little bit of stuff to it just to have it full, just for fun, because it is Thanksgiving. But there we go. And I'm going to stick one of these in. I'm going to rinse it off. Then I can refrigerate that with the other. I don't think I'm going to worry about opening these two. Now I've still got the sparkling cider to do. That's this stuff, and I need to put it in a bottle. And this stuff here that I need to put in a bottle. And this has a bunch of the kefir grains in the bottom, so I do need to strain that and then put it in a bottle for tomorrow. But I'm going to put, instead of a bottle cap, I'm going to put a top on there. So I know that this had some pressure because I opened it up and I just opened it a few minutes ago. It still had a little bit of pressure there. And we'll get enough to fill a bottle here. And there's definitely going to be some pressure in that tomorrow. There's a few kefir grains coming out. There's a bunch in here. So this holds, what is it, like 25 ounces. Probably have enough in there to fill this. We'll find out. And I did add some kefir grains into this that had a little bit of dark coloring from the grape juice, so that's why this isn't quite as clear as it could be. And oh, I shouldn't have poured that in there. That's got all these kefir grains coming out. I can pour those back in. And I think what I'll do is open this other one. In fact, that's probably the one I wanted. Well, I don't think it matters which one I put in. Let's just see if that's got a little bit of fizz to it. And I'm going to get a cup to taste it. So, I know we could do things, have more excitement and probably get more views, but I'm not after a lot of excitement, so. Yeah, that's sparkling good. That's good. And I do believe I've got a bunch of kefir grains in the bottom of this, so I think I'll strain this out, grab a bottle to put it in. Grab another bottle. All right, here's an old frosty root beer bottle. We'll just put the stuff in that one after we strain it out. And let's see, I'm gonna get those. Strain these kefir grains. See if we don't have enough to fill that up. It might be a full quart though. Let's see. How many? 1 pint, 12 ounce. Pretty close. Yeah. Alrighty. So those kefir grains, nice and golden. And I'm gonna get a big spoon to save those, where I can put those back in the bottle here. Kefir grains. I keep saying kefir, but I've heard people say it different ways. Kefir seems to be how a lot of people are saying it, and I don't know that it matters that much. It's not something people talk about every day, but some people do, I guess. Alright, there's my kefir grains. For the moment, I'm going to put those in the bottle here. And we've got probably enough of this cider to put in this frosty bottle. So if anybody remembers frosty root beer from back when I was a kid, back in the 70s. Well, maybe it's not going to be filled up all the way, and I think that's okay. See if I've got one other little. No, I didn't have another bottle with the apple cider in it, other than this. And sparkling apple cider. Alrighty. Well, oh. There, that's what we've got. That's right. Let's I'll just probably mix a little bit with this cider. Let me pour this out because it's got some kefir grains. Yep. See, it's got those red kefir grains that I had in the grape juice. That's really what we've got there. So it's making this cider a little bit more of a golden orange type color because it's got a little bit of red in there. And alrighty, see how much extra I've got. I'm gonna set this aside. It's really not gonna matter if I set this in the sink here. here. And there's still pressure growing in these, so that'll be great tomorrow. Let me put a stopper in that. There we go. Sparkling cider in a frosty root beer bottle, right? These are my siblings, my parents, so they're gonna remember this old stuff. These old Pops, Crush and Frosty, and Pepsi-Cola is not that old, but see how much will still fit in here. I have a feeling that's getting up pretty close to the top. Yep, it just went over. Alrighty, it's full. So we'll grab another one of these stoppers, and there will be plenty of pressure build up in these tomorrow, because they're still, the bacteria is still in there and eating up a little bit of that sugar. So here's another one. Alrighty. Hopefully they won't flood all over the place tomorrow. Clean this off. And we've got four of these that have stoppers in them, full of sparkling either cider or sparkling grapefruit juice. And then I've still got for tomorrow 2 of these other bottles that have the sparkling grape juice in them, if I even dare open them up, because I know they'll have more pressure in them than I'd anticipated. So I'll rinse these off, these kefir grains, and I'll put them back in a bottle for my wife. There we go. Got a couple of these bottles here. And just so you can remember to make those kefir grains grow, I'm going to put those in, and I'll just show you this so that you can remember at least what we do, what we've seen some other folks do that seem to know what they're doing. So here's these kefir grains. Hopefully you can see this, and I'm going to put these in. Well, you know what? I can keep them in this bottle that I've got right here. And I'm going to add water to it. Now some people say, oh, I just use filtered water, or just use fresh water. Well, we've been using a lot of the tap water, and it seems to work just fine. So, see if we can't get some more of the kefir water, grow those grains. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of sugar to each of these. Now let me get these kefir grains that are dark in this other bottle. They've got the dark red color from the grape juice. And we'll see if these don't multiply. They will, because we've already been doing this. And yeah, it looks like there's about a 1/2 cup's worth of them there. Get the water in here. There we go. And I'll get 1/4 cup of sugar in each of these. Alrighty, here we've got some sugar. Cancer food, huh? Sugar may taste good, but it doesn't do your body a whole lot of good. I'll rinse the outside of these bottles off after I get everything taken care of here. And just so that there's some minerals, I'm just going to put a little dab in each of these. Of what? This is molasses. There we go. Tastes kind of good. Okay, here's our kefir grains. Stir that up with the sugar. Sugar, water, molasses, right? And get the lid on this one. Rinse it off. You want to shake that up, mix the sugar, molasses and the kefir grains will go on down to the bottom there, but this will be multiplying, and there we go. I'll put these over where my wife leaves them on the dryer. Some people just put a cloth over them, or a filter, an elastic. My wife likes just having the lids on them, so that's what I'll do. Sitting on the clothes dryer there in the kitchen. We got the washer and dryer in the kitchen in this little apartment, and our stuff is ready to go. So pull this off and get all these together. Alrighty, here we go. Sparkling cider, sparkling grape fruit juice, all ready for tomorrow. So this is Rod. Live within your means and have a wonderful day. And thanks for putting comments below and liking the videos. Bye-bye.